sport, yes, live's important, but it's not all about the actual main live game. Fans are ultimately wanting just to consume much more of the chat, the conversation, everything else that happens around the game itself.
Dizplai is a platform that culls social media posts and audience reaction. You know, it can be social posts, it can be stuff that we're specifically putting out, polls, things like that. Gets the responses from the audience and feeds it back into our broadcast.
That's the bread and butter of what they do, being able to take stats and information and package that around live video so the user has a much better experience with that video stream.
It's about the different types of content that can be created that's not the traditional type of content. We ask the opinion of the viewing audience or the fan. It might be about substitutions in a football match. It could be any manner of decision that ultimately is going to be made in that event, but ultimately then they feel like they're part of that decision-making process.
They're also able to integrate other data sources and platforms.
We distribute one of our live in-car cameras to YouTube, but we don't put a whole lot of context around it. So even though a fan may be watching it for a third of the race, they don't even know what running position their driver is in or what are the stats for that driver that they're watching. So adding context will be a much better user experience for folks who are joining that live stream. In addition, we can put more priorities in front of them, such as our rewards program or our merchandise partner.
So take the audience away from social, back to their own digital platforms that ultimately will help them to generate data on their viewers, but also on the back of that data as well, it'll help them to create commercialization opportunities.
We're looking to use their platform to better engage our audiences, really in a second screen experience while they're watching our shows and our broadcasts.
It's that feeling of community. It's that feeling of, ultimately, if I share my opinion, they're going to listen to me. And look, everyone wants to be listened to. Everyone wants to feel like that their opinion's been heard.